We had some really poor at-bats in times when we couldn't have poor at-bats. Did a good job getting runners on, made a couple of really bad base running mistakes, and we had several really poor at-bats in situations where, maybe the guy that had that poor at-bat had 2 or 3 good at-bats before that. So we've got some guys that are doing things the right way, but we don't have enough of them right now. Again, I was going to pinch hit early in the 6th inning there, and decided not to, because really Logan Shear was not available today with an injury situation. So we really had Hudson and Kenny Palmer as our left-handed guys off the bench, and Palmer's done a great job with coming off the bench. Is probably our best left-handed hitter off the bench. So I don't want to burn those guys early in the game, and we gave up a couple of at-bats. We had a chance to score in the 6th. And then we got to the 9th, and those guys, both of them had great at-bats. They get on, and then we get to the guys that are supposed to be our guys, that are supposed to be productive for us, and we don't get any production. So we've got to get better. And again, I told them after the game, I'm going to defend them and defend them and defend them. But we've got a lot of adjustments we got to make, and we got to do a better job developing the guys we have in our program. I will say this about TJ and several of the other guys, older guys and younger guys. We got guys that want to be in that situation. He's one of the guys that wants to be in that situation, which is good. And he takes the first 2 pitches as a right-handed hitter, and then they bring in the righty, so he's got to flip over and he's got to hit left-handed. And he'll tell you he chased a pitch that wasn't in the strike zone, and that's going to happen sometimes. But that's a good question. Again, they're not going to put on there that we're playing 6 freshmen and JC transfers. That's not going to go on the record, and our guys get that part of it. Again, our older guys have to get a lot better and perform better. We've got to know what we're going to get out of them every single day, and we haven't. For 10 games, it's been hit and miss on what we get out of our older guys, and our younger guys are going to have to grow up pretty quick, because we're playing against a pretty high level of competition. But, we got a chance to practice tomorrow. We got a great club coming in, this weekend. FIU's in the top 25, and they've only lost 1 time. It's the earliest, I think, that we've ever started conference play. So we're not used to starting, really after 2 weekends of play. Now we're in the 3rd weekend of play since we lost the first weekend, and we're playing conference games against the top 25 team. So we got 1 day to try to practice a little bit if the weather holds, and then we get a chance to tee it up against a good team on Friday.